Hello everyone, yes, this is Coach Dave. We are starting off something new right now and we are calling this Go Na, a weekly show that helps 15 to 25 years old make the most of their lives. By the way, ito pala yung pilot episode. Bakit? Ano bang meron dito sa Go Na? No, before we continue, just wanna share a brief story about me. I grew up in a broken family. And I was heavily influenced by a lot of people when I was growing up. My mom and dad got separated before I entered high school. And it was during those times na maraming factors, maraming mga people who are affected or influenced my life. In high school, of course, there were the friends, and then of course, there were teachers, and there were people, at marami pang iba, no? And not only that, of course, as we are growing up, lalo na yung mga college, if you would remember, high school, college, remember those days, those are the times that's really testing and challenging for us. Heavily influenced by different things, families, insecurities, and all those things. The thing is, when we look at our current generation, our students ngayon, they can't sometimes properly process all those things. But as I look back in my life, I realized it was during those years, hindi ba totoo, 15 to 25 years old, it was during those years that people come into your life and shape you. It was also during those times that I had some people who mentored me, who became like a father to me. And it was also those times when I was a student that I got to experience having a relationship with God, with Jesus. I became a Christian during those times. Someone constantly guided me. And now I'm a pastor and a campus missionary who works closely with students. Imagine, helping students for almost 10 years. I'm like a kuya to them. Although, minsan napagkakamalan pa rin akong repeater ng college student, diba? Seeing the students has so much potential. That's exactly what this is about. Go Na. It's a weekly show that would help 15 to 25-year-old make the most of their life. To help you maximize the life that you have. There's something valuable about that decade, yung 10 years na yon, 15 to 25 years, di ba? Maraming nagsasabi na sakit daw yan sa ulo, maraming nagsasabi na kung mga parents na may teenagers, sabi nila yan daw isa sa mga challenging times or years that they have, sakit sa ulo. But I see it not like that. I see it what I call this as the yero phase. Maraming construction na nangyayari dahil sa build. Sa daming mga ginagawang kondo, mga daan. Di ba totoo, meron sila nilalagay na parang galvanized steel, yung parang yero doon. Tapos minsan iisipin natin, bakit parang wala namang nangyayari, di ba? Pero may naririnig kayong tunog, may nakikita kayong truck, may usok, may putik. Tapos kung minsan, dadaan yung mga ilang buwan, parang wala pa rin nangyayari, wala pa rin tayong nakikita. Pero pag sumilip tayo doon sa gitna ng mga yero, makikita natin, ay may binubungkal pala sila. And I believe that's the value of that decade. And that's why we have this show. Okay, Go Na, to help 15 to 25-year-old make the most of their life so that we would position ourselves to make the most and fulfill God's purposes in our life. So 15 to 25 years old, sakit ba ng ulo? Or foundation building? And let me propose to you those years. And if you are here, if you're going to watch this, nandun ka sa gitna nung taon na yon, 15 to 25 years old, 10 years, no? Ibang tao sabihin sa'yo, sakit ka ng ulo. Ibang tao sabihin sa'yo, naku, nakakainis ka. I want to tell you this. No, that decade, yung 10 years na yan, yung 15 to 25 years na yan, is such a momentous, pivotal, important part of your life. Here are 3 things why 15 to 25 years old is very important. Yung decade na yan, the value of that decade. Why is this decade very valuable? I want to say 3 things. No? The first thing is, it is foundation building. Foundation building. A lot of major beliefs are shaped during that time. Lahat ng mga major things na pinapaniwalaan natin, more or less parang basang semento ang 15 to 25 years old. Faith, morality, values, key relationship, yan, all of that are in that time. Not only that, it's also in those times that experiences shape us. Sino sa inyo, within that, 15 to 25 years old, first time mong nagka-crush? Yan, kailan ka unang nagka-crush? Yan, first time mong ma-in love. First time mong masaktan. First time mong maloko. First time mong manloko. First time mong masiraan. First time mong mag-commute. At marami pang ibang mga first time. It happened within that 15 to 25 years old age bracket. Could you imagine that? Those experiences will shape you. Meron mga tao na nung tumanda na sila, mga nanloloko, mga nag-2 time, 3 time, tapos maaalala nila yung time somewhere between that 15 to 25 years old na merong isang babae o lalaki na nandoko sa kanya at sinisip niya lahat ng mga lalaki, babae, ganyan. Nako, okay, hindi na ako magpapatalo. Why? See, 15 to 25. Foundation building. It sets the shape of our lives. Faith, morality, key relationships, values are all in that time. Imagine, di ba? Iba sa atin dito, tinatago mo pa, yan, yung mga sinasabi ng magulang mo, uy, may boyfriend ka na ba? May girlfriend ka na ba? Wala po, yan, di ba? We're going to talk about that in this show eventually also. Not only that, I would also say that the value of this decade is that major transitions happen. Isipin natin dito, 15 to 25 years old. Ito, major transitions happen. Junior high to senior high. Senior high to college. College to particular course. Kung di ka pa sigurado sa course mo, lilipat ka pa nga, di ba? College to working. First work mo to second work. Minsan nga, iba sa atin dito, being single to being married. Yan, I got married at the age of 26. My wife got married at the age of 25. Imagine mo yun? Ang daming transitions na nangyari. Iba sa atin dito, within those years, doon nagkaroon ng challenges with regards to our families. There were change of friends. Di ba, high school ka dati, ito yung barkada nyo, nagkapangakuan kayo na walang iwanan, pero paglipat nyo ng senior high or ng college, nagkaiwanan na. Ganyan lang talaga minsan. From college to working. And all those things, ang dami nangyayari. Minsan, from one relationship to another. Yung ex mo, nakailang ex ka. Tinaro mo pa yung algebra mo at sa dami ng ex. You see, all those things, major transitions happen during those times. Imagine junior high, senior high, college, working. Not only that, hormones, katawan natin. Naalala mo pa yung first time mo magka-pimple? Diba, naalala mo pa yung first time mo na nagkaroon ng oily skin? You see, the thing with this, ang daming information naman mababasa sa online. But there's practically people would just give us information, but would not help us process these things. And that's why we have the show. Na go na, okay? And we want to help you during those major transitions that's happening. And not only that, the third reason why it's so important to think about, if you are 15 to 25 years old, to think about your current season, it's because it's also a preparation season. Aminin na natin, during that time, ang daming beses natin nag-try ng mga maraming bagay, And we don't want to lose that. Ang problema lang, when we try so many things, usually we end up forgetting that there are consequences of those things. There's so many things to explore. But do not neglect the fact that whatever we're going to do now will affect the future. Never believe the lie that what you do now has no impact in the future. What can we expect from this show? We will be talking about key things that we need to know. Things about family, things about relationships, things about love life, friendships, school, a bit also about preparing for work, being excellent. Lahat ng mga yan pag-uusapan natin eventually. In fact, next week, ang magiging topic natin ay, mahal mo ba o mahal ka? Yun yung magiging topic natin ngayon, next week actually. You see, marami sa mga tanong na itatakal natin ngayon, nadadala natin hanggang lampas 25 years old na tayo. And by that time na medyo na-realize na natin, minsan marami na tayong nagawang mali. Hopefully this show is going to help you have a perspective with that. My dream is eventually we will grow this community. That there's going to be a lot of people, 15 to 25 years old, who would be wiser when it comes to their life. And this is open for all. And we're really looking forward, okay, that there's going to be a time that all of us here will be helping also the next generation. So that we will fulfill yung purposes ni God, okay, to help you, 15 to 25-year-old, make the most of your life. Ngayon tanong, bakit go na? Go na! Diba, kailan natin sinasabi yan? Diba, pag parang may gusto kang gawin pero nag-aalangan ka. May gusto ka subukan pero nag-aalangan ka. Go na! It's an encouragement not to back down with all the challenges that's going to happen in your life, but to make the most of your life. To try, and at the same time, step in God's purposes for your life. Go na! Alam ko maraming challenges sa atin. Alam ko may purposes si God sa'yo. And if you are here and you're 15 to 25 years old, I just want to encourage you, make the most of your life. Go na! Make the most of what you have right now. So this is Go Na. This show is for those 15 to 25-year-olds to make the most of your life. And hindi accident na napapanood mo to. Maybe this is for you to help you go na sa mga purposes ni Lord sa buhay mo. And once again, this is Coach Dave Estrada. Thank you very much for being here. God bless. See you next week. Maganda yung topic next week. Bye-bye!